Hey, welcome to Kaspa Daily Pulse. Here's what the Kaspa community's been buzzing about today. First up, market sentiment was undeniably rough. Traders pointed to sell pressure heading into the weekly close, weak price action, low volume, and another rally that failed to hold. Some community members predicted prices below 2 cents, with buy orders mentioned at 1.9 cents and plans to keep buying down toward 1.4 cents. Others argued that trying to nail the exact bottom matters less if Kaspa eventually succeeds. In other words, conviction remains, but confidence is being tested. That fed into today's biggest debate, trading versus holding. Several members said they had stopped actively trading and were now stacking KAS instead. One holder reported a 2.8-cent average with a monthly DCA of $260, while another said their current average was around 3 cents after previously selling an 8.5-cent position for a small profit. Risk management also came up, including 1 to 3 times leverage and a maximum risk of 2% per trade. Still, the dominant mood favored patient accumulation over chasing hype trades. On the technical side, people asked about Kaspa's token standard and questioned why there is still no decentralized exchange. There was also discussion of empty blocks, alongside a suggestion that 300 transactions per second is already a respectable starting point, with throughput potentially added later. No concrete technical announcement appeared in the conversation, but the questions show where attention is focused. Usable infrastructure, activity on-chain, and applications that can create demand. Real-world adoption also got a reality check. One member said they bought bread directly with KAS because the seller accepted it, without a peer-to-peer intermediary. Another described paying a friend roughly 10 euros in KAS, only for the value to later appear closer to 3 euros, leaving the friend feeling burned. That story captured the challenge perfectly. Payments can happen, but volatility and public distrust still make everyday adoption difficult. Finally, despite all the bearish jokes, people are still buying. The community ranged from calls for 1 cent to hopes of 30 cents, $1, or even a 50 times return. So yes, the mood is gloomy, but apparently not gloomy enough to stop the DCA orders. That's it for today's Pulse. Let's see what tomorrow brings. Catch you then.